The cake we're baking today is for a young girl who's, I believe, 6.
Mabry Brice starts with a cake mix. No sin there.
And 3 eggs.
But beyond the usual eggs and oil, she adds her own touches, using milk instead of water, and sour cream.
This recipe I use calls for 2/3 cup of sour cream. It just helps to enhance the flavors.
The bakers donate both their time and their materials. There's no reimbursement for the ingredients. Everything they use to make the cakes comes out of their own pantry, paid for with their own money.
I have 5 kids and I love kids, and so to make a kid happy is kind of what I live for.
That impressed Courtney DeYager, who recently received a cake for one of the foster girls in her care.
Yeah, on one hand it's just a cake, but on the other hand, you open up that box and this kiddo's face lights up because they see their name spelled out in icing with happy birthday and little figurines that they asked for, and it's really special.
Courtney nominated Cake for Kids for a Pay It Forward, and Angela Phillips with Mountain America Credit Union was only too happy to oblige.
We wanted to help out with Cakes for Kids, so I'm here today to pay it forward.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. What a surprise.
We've got $500 in cash today.
Oh my word, that's great. Thank you so much.
Tracy Pravari and Gwen Clark are the Cake for Kids ambassadors who started up the Treasure Valley chapter less than a year ago.
I'm the behind-the-scenes girl. I'm helping partner with the agencies. I'm helping recruit bakers.
Already, they've recruited more than 100 volunteer bakers.
And we could use more, so.
Really?
Yeah.
And they've already surpassed more than 100 donated cakes.
You have to have more bakers than you're ever going to have requests. And so that's why we're always recruiting for volunteers.
After sitting overnight in the freezer, Mabry's cake is ready for the magic. And for that, she's enlisted her 17-year-old daughter, Amberly.
I go to Ridgeview High School.
And Amberly is going to create the finish that will wow a little girl.
So right now I'm rolling out fondant because we are making a princess cake, and this is part of her dress.
Once rolled, the fondant is molded into the ruffles of the dress for the princess. Then there's the pink frosting for the flowers on top and the lace around the bottom. Frosting that will even be used as a glue to attach Aurora to the front of the cake. Mother and daughter both took a class in cake design.
And then when we were done, we needed something to be able to make cakes for. And unfortunately, my family won't really eat cake.
So Cake for Kids gave them the perfect opportunity to follow their passion while providing a service.
Hello. Hi, I'm Carla.
The next day, the cake is delivered. This one is received by Carla Velas, the Family Shelter Program Supervisor at Interfaith Sanctuary.
We love Cakes for Kids, yeah. It basically allows them to be home, to feel that they are important for not just for their parents, for the family, but also for the entire program. So they get to share this with other kids in our program, with other families. That gets the kids out of the rooms. They can get together in the dining room and share. So I think that's the most important thing about being able to have access to these delicious cakes every month.
COVID and privacy concerns prevent Mabry from giving the cake directly to the birthday girl. But the satisfaction of a cake well made and knowing how it will make that little girl smile is reward enough.
It's not about the recognition, it's just about knowing that someone's happy. And cakes make everyone happy.